single day. I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name's James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2016 Toyota Hilux 2.4 D-4D Invincible double cab. It's done 92,000 miles and it's got full service history with 6 services in total. It's also got the remaining amount of manufacturer's warranty, which when new was 5 years or 100,000 miles, so there's quite a bit left. So we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now, and we find them to be really popular because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here in person. So as I go around the vehicle today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, any scratches or any dents. We'll look at the wheels and the tyres individually. We'll have a look in the back, then we'll have a look inside the vehicle, have a look at the seats, have a look at the functionality, have a look at the leather. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. So once we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine, and then finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis, and of course the spare wheel. Now once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it, and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance a truck, in most cases you'll be asked for a deposit to cover the VAT. Obviously in some circumstances we can get around that. It's going to depend on you and your situation. An application takes approximately 5 minutes and we can usually get you a decision within about an hour. Okay, so let's start with the bonnet and then we can work our way around from there. So hopefully you can see from that the bonnet's in great condition. It's a really nice colour as well. You probably can't appreciate from a video, but it's got a lot of glitter in it, I suppose, if you like to call it. It's a really metallic colour. It's ever so nice. And it's one of those things you'd have to see in person just to appreciate it. But hopefully you can see from that there's no obvious dents or marks on it. There are a couple of little stone chips on the front, but it's nothing really. Be really picky. There's a very fine scratch there. I can't feel it on my finger. There's a stone chip there. Again, it's tiny. That's pretty much it on the bonnet. So, driver's side headlight, front bumper, working our way along, grille. And then the passenger side headlight and front bumper. There's nothing to show you really on there at all. Everything's nice and clean. There's a couple of stone chips just, oh no, it's just wiped off, it's not stone chips. No, so nothing really. Passenger side front wing is in great condition, there's no dents, everything looks nice and clean. Passenger side front wheel and tyre, it's an Eco Saver tyre, auto grip, wheels in good condition, loads of tread on the tyre. Windscreen is free from any damage, there's no stone chips or cracks. Passenger mirrors in good condition. Glasses too, I'll show you. There you go. Right, so let's go down the passenger side. Let me zoom that out a little bit. There you go. So passenger side first. And hopefully you can see from that it's in good order. And as you can see, it's in nice condition. There is a very small mark there. You see that? It probably looks worse than it actually is there, but it's, I don't know what it is, but it is what it is, I suppose. Onto the rear quarter. And again, it's in nice condition. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre, it's a Bridgestone tyre, loads of tread. Can't open that from there. As you can see, it's got a Truckman canopy, and I always like to look at this part here to see if it's a decent match, because obviously you've got the body and then the canopy, and as you can see, it's a perfect match. I would hazard a guess and say that that's probably been on from new, to be honest with you. The paint match is perfect. Truckman canopy, good condition. It does show signs of use, but that's just part and parcel, obviously. Right, so rear quarter, lights in great condition. Now you will notice there's a bit of a bodge going on here, and this is how it came to us. However, we have ordered the part, but it's on back order, so we were just waiting for it to arrive. So just have to wince and imagine that that is the same as that, and obviously the part will be here ASAP and we'll get it fitted for you. Don't know what's happened. It's obviously had a bit of a ding, nothing serious, but obviously we'll need that, and obviously that will come with that. Rest of the rear bumper is in nice condition. It's got a tow bar with the earlier style electrics. Right, so let's have a look in the back. As you can see, decent size aperture, nice opening, easy to get your stuff in there, bales, animals, whatever stuff. Nice and clean inside. Doesn't show signs of massive use. Let's lift that up, bring that down. Driver's side rear quarter, lights are in great condition. It's a bit of that dust coming from, but yeah, lights in really good condition. My Derbyshire's coming out, sorry. It's in really good condition. The canopy, as you can see, both sides really good. Tinted windows on the side. It's worth mentioning, a lot of people say, well, put dogs in it. They're not really suitable for dogs unless you put a vent on the roof. They would die in this heat, I've got to be honest. Those windows do pop out, but they're never going to give you the supply of cold air that you would need. So, rear quarter. And hopefully you can see from that it's in nice condition. No obvious dents or marks. A little tiny stone chip there. And there's a very fine scratch there, which does just show up only tiny. Right, so driver's side rear wheel and tyre. Wheels in great condition. It's a matching tyre to the opposite side, and again loads of tread. Right, so onto the driver's side. Let's get on the driver's side now. And it's in great condition. There's no obvious marks or dents. Roof while we're here. Roof's in great condition. Again, there's no damage. It's nice and clean, as are all the pillars. It is quite clean, to be honest with you. Mirror back is in good condition. Mirror's in good condition too. Onto the driver's side wing. And again, it's in fantastic condition. So, driver's side wheel and tyre, it's matching to the opposite axle tyre, wheels in great condition, and again, it looks basically brand new. Okay, so onto the interior. I'm sure you're aware, but it's worth telling you, it's keyless entry, keyless go, so as long as you've got your key in your pocket, in your wallet, in your handbag, then you can press that button there. Key's actually in it, so it'll tell me off, I think. Yeah, it's telling me off. But you can basically lock it and unlock it by pressing that button. Right, so onto the interior. Driver's side door card, great condition, no damage. All automatic windows, you can see. 4 electric windows, window locks, door locks, window lock, electric folding mirrors, and then your mirror control. Just put that in there. Driver's seat is in good condition. Bolsters are nice and firm. A couple of little fraying edges, but nothing serious. Material's in really nice, clean condition. And the bolsters are really firm as well. Right, so let me jump in. Let's get started, get that aircon on. So drop the clutch as it's so in you. Press the button. Fires into action straight away, no problem at all. Drives really nice as well, to be fair. And I can say the air conditioning works, which is all good. Especially today when it's really warm. Let me just move that seat back a little bit so you can see. So steering wheel is in good condition, there's no damage. It's all really nice and clean. Horn works, everything works. It's just a really nice, clean truck. And it's got loads of extras as well, which is obviously really nice to know. Just turn that down. too loud. Right, so steering wheel controls. First of all, this part here controls basically your screen in the middle. Lots of different options. You've got the DABs, you can hear it's on at the minute. It's always nice to know what the person was listening to before, and it was smooth. It does tell you something about the person that was on it before. It's obviously got lane departure warning. I will show you that working in a second. It's off at the moment. No warning messages, as you can see. Obviously just the parking brake. I'm not wearing my seatbelt, and then the fuel's a bit low. Current information, so you can go through that. You can just basically press down, gives you the different things. You can go on that. You can have your navigation, compass. You can have your DAB radio, lane departure, and then obviously no warning messages. To the left hand side is basically your media center, so you can go up and down, as you can see. So you can go down, up and down the radio stations using that button. Volume. Everything works perfectly. It's got voice command, and also once your phone's attached, you can answer and also hang up your phone from here as well. Let's turn the volume down so you can hear me, not that. I'm pressing the wrong button, ignore me. Right, so media center, nice clear screen. Everything works perfectly, as you can see. Yeah, it's all good. I'm not sure what Orpio is, or AHA. Hopefully you do. It's got a decent size navigation screen, which works perfectly. Doesn't work in the same way as your phone. It doesn't seem to anyway, but it obviously moves quite well. Reversing camera, really nice and clear, dead easy to use. I did find actually that when I was reversing it down here, it kind of magnifies a little bit, so I actually use my mirrors as much as they did the reversing camera, but for obviously hooking up and whatever else, it's perfect for that. Bluetooth, and obviously all your media's on there, and you can set it up, and all your different details are on there obviously. So yeah, that's that. It's got dual zone climate control, everything that works as well. Locking rear diff. It's got hill descent, stability control, heated seats, left and right. I'm not overly keen to put them on today, but I'll switch them on. So yeah, leave that on there. USB, and then 12 volts. Cup holder in the middle. Eco mode, your power mode. Cup holder. There is two cup holders. There's one up here as well. There's one there. And then I was telling you about lane departure. Your lane departure's here. So hang on. So your lane departure is unavailable below approximately 32 miles an hour. So obviously it's for when you're on the motorway, but it is there. It's also got impact alert, so you can change that. That's this button down here, and you can change it so you can obviously do, you know, if you want it so that when you're on the motorway, you can have it so it's on 3. It's just telling me that the thing's on 2 or 1. So basically what distance you want it to alert. Whether you'll use it or not, I don't know. I don't think I'd ever use it, if I'm honest. Dashboard is really clean and tidy, as you can see. It's clearly been looked after. Obviously it's done quite a few miles, but it's not done it in a hard way. It's obviously been looked after. Passenger seat is really tidy. I'm going to be honest, I don't think that's really been sat in. The bolsters feel like brand new. Obviously, you know, some companies do use these as a company vehicle. They'll just go to meetings and whatever, because obviously you can claim the VAT back and obviously all the fuel and everything else. It makes a lot of sense. It doesn't feel to me like that passenger seat's ever been sat in. See what you think when you come and look at it. In the rear, nice and clean. Obviously we'll go into a bit more detail with that in a bit. Roof lining is really clean. Again, there's no damage. Everything looks spot on. I can tell you, as an ex-smoker, there's no masking it. Once it's been smoked in, you can't get rid of that smell, and it doesn't smell like it's ever been smoked into me. Excuse me, just switch that off. Yeah, so it doesn't smell like it's ever been smoked into me. It's just got a neutral smell. Doesn't smell of anything. It's a 6-speed manual gearbox. It has rubbed a little bit away on the top, so you can't really see it very clearly, but over to the right and up is your reverse, and then obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Gearbox feels nice and smooth, everything's spot on. Something I did see afterwards was under the armrest, you can see that there is actually a plug. So a 240 volt plug. Oh, it says 220, but I guess 220, 240, so you can plug your phone in. If you've got kids and they wanted to have a PlayStation or something in the back, you can do that. Lots of different options. Spectacle holders. Compact mirror for your missus if she wants to sit in here. Right, shut that because it's bleating at me. Let's have a look in the back. So in the back, again, door cards really clean, everything looks spot on. Back seats, very similar to that passenger seat. Doesn't to me look like it's been used, but you never know. Couldn't say for 1000%, but cup holders in the rear. All the material and everything in the back's very clean. Not sure what that is. What's that for? Is that a coat holder? But yeah, spot on. So look on the other side. So well, let me pop the bonnet while we're here, which is that one. Let's do the back first. So in the back, again, you can see the door cards are really clean, as are the seats. It's just very clean. Don't know what you want to see. Obviously, actually, if you think I've missed something, or if you want to see something in a bit more detail, give me a shout. I'm more than happy to video anything, absolutely anything at all, no problems. So, passenger door card, great condition again. All the seats really clean. Like I say, I don't think they've been sat in. But yeah, spot on. Right, so let's have a look under the bonnet. Figure out how to open it, it is. Which of course I can't. Oh, there we go. Fine. No, I'm gonna have to pause it a second, I can't figure out how to open it. Okay, sorry about that. That was harder than it needed to be. So basically I saw that, I was trying to lift it up and you kind of lift it to the side. There you go. Right, so I don't know which camp you're in. This to me is, I prefer to see an engine like this. I'm not sure some people agree with me, but it's not been cleaned. You can see it's not been cleaned. I prefer to see them like this, simply for the fact that I know then that there's no oily residue around the engine or the turbo unit. There's no signs of any historic oil leaks. All the fluids are really nice and clean. So yeah, it's clean, but obviously it's dirty. It has got AdBlue. I didn't know that. There you go. So there you are. It's a Euro 6 engine. So with AdBlue it means it's a ULEZ vehicle, or ultra low emission zone compliant. So a lot of places that have got emission zones, London, obvious one, and I know it's coming to a lot of the other places in the UK as well. If you've got the AdBlue or the Euro 6 engine, this should get you underneath that congestion charge, so it's nice to know that, obviously. So yeah, around the engine and the turbo unit, everything is very clean. There's no signs of any oily residue, which is obviously great news. So there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Like I say, all the fluids are really clean. So obviously it's got full service history. It's had 6 stamps, I think 6 services in total. So it's probably a little bit advanced of what it should be. But yeah, really clean. Spot on. New battery recently by the look of it. Right, so let's have a look underneath. Bit of an odd one, that, actually. I'm pretty sure that because it's got manufacturer's warranty, it would have had a new battery under the under the manufacturer's warranty if they'd have said something. It's obviously not a genuine Toyota battery. But underneath, everything's nice and dry and clean. And again, following on from everything else, there's no signs of any oil residue around the important bits. It's a full-size wheel. I think it's an alloy. Can't tell from there. But it's got a decent tyre on it anyway, so lots of tread. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here in person. Knowing me, probably a bit too much, but that's just obviously the best way to do it. I'd rather show you too much than not enough. Now, obviously, like I said before, if you think I've missed something or if you want to see something in a bit more detail, give me a shout. I will show you absolutely everything, no problem at all. So thanks for watching and sticking with me. I really appreciate it. More importantly for the moment, though, stay safe, look after yourself. Bye-bye.